It's a Tom and Mitch special. Hayden just turned off the episode.
Wasn't expecting that one.
Hello and welcome to. You didn't press the button. Is it this one?
Which one? He's got space. Welcome to the
I do. It just keeps going, doesn't it?
It does. You got the car alarms.
Oh my God. I forgot how long that one was. It's been
And if
so
Hayden
long.
was here, he'd be going,
Your Honor, I object! Erroneous!
Just press the buttons. We're talking about Warzone. It's back. It's back, baby. It's better than it was before. Because it's back to how it was before.
yeah, what was it that they said? The way that they could fix it?
Yeah, going back in time to how it originally was and not messing with it and not listening to Sweats and Streamers. But it's a Tom and Mitch special. We're going to talk to you about the Verdansk update on Call of Duty Warzone. But before we do, social media.
Well,
Tom.
Oh, okay.
You can go to entertainthispodcast.com. You can also check us out on X, Instagram, and TikTok at @entertainthis_. And feel free to check out our Patreon. You got a couple dollars you can spare us. Promote the show. Help us out.
Or you could make it rain. I mean,
You can make it rain on this show. If you got
I'll give you a little dance.
if you got some disposable income and you're not really doing anything with it, check us out. Patreon.com/entertainthis_. We'd appreciate it.
If you donate a little bit, we might even give you visual aids whenever Tom moves. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Soon, very soon.
Moving to a YouTube format as well.
Perhaps.
At least a little more so. We have some stuff on there, but
I might just give you and Hayden spare keys. You two could just go up there. And it's like, where's Tom? It's like, oh, he's at work.
he's sleeping. Shh. It's 3 a.m.
Welcome to Entertain This. It's a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. Hey, shut up there.
You hear baby crying and Rachel.
And then Hayden, run.
We scurry down the steps and out the window.
The upstairs, actually, it's a one-way up.
Oh, well, out the window then.
Mitch, the window's a porthole window. You're
I'll push Hayden out.
Yeah, Hayden can make it. Hayden can escape. And then he'll be like, bye, Mitch. As he does his weird side wobble crab run away.
Oh, man.
While you're like, earn this.
Survive.
Speaking of survival, Call of Duty Warzone. We talked about it a lot on this show because we enjoyed it when it first came out.
And even when we didn't, we still talk about it a lot.
We still talked about it a lot. So it's our highest episodes is Warzone tips and tricks from 5 years ago. But now we're back to talk about some new Warzone because Call of Duty Warzone has had a tough go.
Yeah.
You could say the last 3 years.
Warzone, I mean, not if you're a streamer that streams every day for 8 hours a day and can play it all the time.
Yeah, not if you're those kinds of people or you're 16 and your mind is just geared into this now. You merely adopted the Warzone. We were born in it, molded by it.
If you're one of those more casual people like us that work a 9 to 5 and have kids and you get 1, maybe 2 nights a week to play, like us.
And it's really for maybe an hour or two. If you're lucky,
Yeah.
there's a Saturday night, it all kind of lines up. Your wife's like, go ahead. And you get to play 3-4 hours with the boys.
This is us casual folks.
Us casual friends. We're professional casual players.
We professionally play.
We're pro
3 to 4 hours a week.
We are pro cash. But Call of Duty finally had some God-given sense to go back to Verdansk because we've only been asking for it since 2021. Since they took it away. And we got Caldera, which fizzled out pretty quick. The only saving grace that game still had was they had a Rebirth Island, which I know you don't like.
I like that better than Caldera, though.
Yeah, but original Rebirth Island with those weapons was the Olympics.
It's still the Olympics.
It was like Hearts on Fire was playing nonstop. I mean, we were diamond lobby players. I could slide into a room and slide cancel and break ankles, and I could take on 3 to 4 people simultaneously and win. And then we went to Call of Duty 2 with Call of Duty Warzone 2, which was a little slower pace, more PUBG-esque. The no more one-shot headshot snipers.
Which I liked. Well,
they slowed the game down. Like they undid everything that was great, and just that's really what they've done the last 3 years. Take away everything that was great and fun and make it worse.
I liked Warzone 2 on Urgikstan, where you had to get plates and plate carriers and stuff like that. I enjoyed that. Now it's when they started going to the Infinity? No, it's not Infinity. Treyarch Black Ops games and stuff. That's what I didn't like.
Yeah, I was not a fan of Cold War. The weapons were amazing in Warzone.
I mean, I'm not a fan of speed that frame rates can't keep up with.
Yeah, or the Rose skin, the original Rose skin, which was just a shadow that your eye could not perceive moving. Then we had Warzone. I thought Warzone 3 was pretty solid.
It was when it first came out.
I thought that was a really. They were going back towards the light. And
then they went, made a U-turn.
Yeah, they veered off the road, and then they just decided to cut right across the median. How much turn signal I need to cut across all these lanes? Good luck, everybody else. Tanker trucks are exploding, and it was sad. The vehicles sucked. The map was better.
There was no surviving anything. Like, you didn't have to worry about surviving because there was Gulag tokens, pizza box, flares.
Redeploys. Jailbreaks like every game.
It was just big map resurgence is all it was.
Yeah, that's basically what it devolved into. And, I mean, the more Call of Duty did with this most recent one, Black Ops 6, the fan base just shrank away. Because in the Warzone one just shrank because the guns, it was all different. The weapons feel terrible. Omni movement. It's just, it's not a casual player experience.
Yeah.
Personally. So they had the brilliant idea, finally, you know what? We're going to bring back Verdansk.
Go back to your bread and butter.
And they literally this is betting it all on one horse.
Yeah. Well, because they even mentioned, if Verdansk fails, they'll probably just stop with Warzone. I don't know if it was officially mentioned, but it was kind of thrown around. That's kind of their idea.
Because the player base was just depleting, like hemorrhaging, which is wild. From what it was when it first came out. And, we didn't know any better. Warzone was uncharted territory.
Yeah.
It was just ooh, what's over here? It's you just didn't know. And then, the hackers and all the nonsense and the streaming stuff, and it was close. It was close.
It was close.
It was a close call. It was a close, but not close enough, Mitchell. It was just a mess. But I think this was a really good update. This is probably the best Call of Duty update in the last several years. You brought us back Verdansk, the original map. That subway nonsense doesn't exist.
Yeah. There's
no zip lines.
No redeploy balloons.
There's not the Nakatomi thing or that really giant radar installation that was huge that you could parachute off of, which, those were fine. The stadium shut off. There's the subway system, like I said. They didn't bring back the Jeep truck, the blue one that we had.
Well, they kind of basically took the place of it with the Humvee-looking one.
Yeah, which is fine. The vehicles drive a lot better.
Yeah.
Not as good as Warzone 1 because that was almost they were like race cars.
I think then you could take the Bertha 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
Yeah. And it used to be the Berthas would disappear because you had to grab them.
Yeah.
And a lot of this playing solos or even duos, trios, quads, whatever you were going to do. The Bertha strategy at the end of the game was one because it was near impossible to get sniped out of it.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Ever wondered what a rhythm-based stealth game with dinosaurs might look like? Or a farming sim in space with zombies? Welcome to the Gaming Blender podcast. I'm Matt, and with my co-host Scott, we take a random game genre and random game mechanics, blend them all up, and pitch wild, totally hypothetical games you've never heard of, and maybe shouldn't. New episodes every other week. Hit play and unleash your inner game dev. No coding required. Search the Gaming Blender on your favorite podcast app now.
And if you threw a trophy on it, you were golden. Well, there's no more of that nonsense with those heavy chopper you can't defeat.
Yeah.
And the helicopters now. They don't turn and drop and fly on a dime like they did in the original one, where you could fly through downtown and cut between skyscrapers with ease.
Well, they brought back the floating loot so that stuff's not laying on the ground, and depending on the terrain, it just disappears into the ground.
Yes.
So
that was a great quality of life update, I think they called. They brought back the rose skin.
Yeah, but it's still not to the degree that
and it like
was.
sparkles, so it's kind of it's not what it was, but it's kind of funny that they brought that back. 3 weapons they brought back for that update: the Kilo 141, the AMAX, and the HDR.
Oh yeah, the HDR, yeah, like the HDR, the
yeah.
sniper rifle that
Yeah.
you see.
the OG one-shot sniper,
Yeah.
the original meta sniper of Warzone,
even without
before
attachments,
the Car 98 and the SBR.
even without attachments, it should be. It's what, a 50 cal round.
It's like an anti-material
Yeah, so
rifle. It's
even without attachments, it should be a one shot down.
yeah. I mean, we played it when it came out. It's like, we're going to check it out because I think I played my first game. And it was like nostalgia coming right back because it was like the OG Gulag and the weapons and, I mean, some of the original.
Now, I don't know if you've played any more than I have, but we still haven't won a match since we've been back. But we've gotten a lot closer than what we were.
Yeah, we have started to get closer. It is a lot of stuff I've had to tweak because the aim assist controls are totally different than they were back then. Because basically they did it because streamers complained that controller players on console had way too much aim assist inputs.
Yeah.
And they need to be more online with PC players, which is BS because they get to use their whole arm to flick and move around. And like it's a tip of the wrist or, they move right to their elbow or their shoulder. And it's a whole arm motion control to do it. On a cursor that you can make bigger and see on your screen as you go across to line up and do stuff versus I have to use my thumb.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, though, like their red dot or whatever will move to whatever speed they're moving their mouse.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't. Mine doesn't move that. I have to push right and just wait till it gets there, even if it's fast.
Yeah.
Like I have no control. Like if I turn the speed all the way up to where it's the same speed as a mouse and keyboard, if I flick right, I'm going to do like a 360.
Yeah.
But I have no control to be able to stop it.
And the recoil controlling is different than it used to be.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot more visual recoil. There's some stuff I've seen where you can kind of reduce it with like your weapon FOV.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can turn motion blur off. And if you're using motion blur, why do you hate yourself? I mean, why? Do you just want motion sickness? Is that how you live your life?
I like to live on the edge.
I like to live on the ragged edge. I love nausea. It's just stupid. But we got in there. We were getting pretty good. We were getting back. I mean, it was rough. It was rough coming back because we really had not played consistently in a year.
Yeah, I mean, we play here and there, but not very much.
Yeah, it was few and far because the last year Hayden was gone.
We'd get on and we'd like play 2 or 3 games. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go to this game.
Because we would start to play and we'd have like one good game to start and then it just go downhill because it'd be like suspect players, hackers. We're getting cheesed out of the game. And it's just like, I'm not having fun.
And I know there still is hackers and stuff right now, but so far when we've played, I haven't encountered any that are obvious. There's some that
are really obvious. The weirdest thing is just seeing how far leveled they are.
Yeah.
Like plus 100 at level of the counts, multiple prestiges, but they're hacking.
Yeah.
They got walls on. I watched a video with Jeff. He was watching a guy a couple days ago, and the dude's like level 400 or something. And I'm just like, and the dude's cheating. And it's like, where's Ricochet?
Well, I have seen people on TikTok and stuff streaming.
Yeah.
Advertising the cheats. And they're streaming, playing, showing you, how the cheats work. It's like, what is going on? Why is this not, why has nobody stopped it?
Why is this not getting instant banned yesterday?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a couple instances we played back on Verdansk where they were a little sus. The little indicator went from yellow to red. Or from green to yellow, like in the old Assassin's Creed games. It's like, there's someone prowling around here.
Well, and then, with this new map, I say new map, with them going back to Verdansk, they did make some like quality of life upgrades where like now the water doesn't insta-kill you, you can swim in it, which actually helped us out the other day. We were playing, we were on the docks.
We had to make a swim run for it.
Yeah, we called in our loadout.
Yeah.
Loadout came in. We grabbed that. Didn't have hardly any ammo, and there was 2 teams on both sides of us. For whatever reason, called a truce and decided to attack us.
Yeah, let's kill them first, and then we will fight to the death.
Well, our 2 randoms went down. Tom was running in the other direction from me, so I was like, oh, well. I jumped in the water, and I just swam away. I ran over there.
You went left, I went right.
And then I bought you back later.
Yeah, they ran me down. And it was wild. 'Cause, I mean, the aggressiveness in this game is out of control.
But one thing that is good, though, is like with those snipers now, you can kind of slow that aggression down.
You can, if you're far enough away and you got a good spot, especially like a lot of the skyscrapers around the downtown area, especially near like hospital and stuff, they made them a very defendable.
Yeah.
Because it used to be you had stairs to get up there, helicopters could land on, there was zip lines, you'd have to throw out mines, claymores, C4s, trip mines, whatever you're going to do. Whereas, you can hold a roof. Well, and then you wait for somebody to just crouch walk all the way up the stairs and kill you and Hayden. I kill myself and Hayden. And you never hear it.
Yeah.
You don't, like, the audio is still better than it was. I'll give you that. It's better than it was.
Now, they did say they are going to add those ascenders or stuff on the outside of buildings, but not to the degree that they had them before. Because, like airport, they'll put one on there because there's no way to get to the roof once you've landed there other than if there's one of the ascenders. So they're going to add a few here and there, but nothing like what they had before.
It was the same with Stadium.
Yeah.
You had to fly a helicopter to land on it. But you were so exposed because there's no cover up there.
Right.
And then they blow up your helicopter. It's like, you got to jump off. And everybody would just be waiting underneath like angry sharks. Just like, come on.
Just land in the water.
And you hear the, someone pull a chute. You just hear, and just watch blood and tracers go everywhere. Just something go, ah!
Yeah, but I mean, I do like the city and stuff. It's, I don't know why, but Verdansk, the city and the layout is a lot more user-friendly as opposed to Urzikstan, where I felt like Urzikstan, I'm running and I'm just like basically...
Why are the stairs on the outside of this building?
Yeah, well, like fish in a barrel when you're running through that city, as opposed to this one, there's like little alleyways and stuff you can duck into if you're being chased. And
you can mix and match what you're trying to do. You have options about what you want. It's not just you're running out in the wide open. And even on the old Verdansk was wide open at a lot of spots.
Which they've kind of changed now. They've added bushes
They
and
added
rocks
some bushes,
and
trees.
Yeah.
They added things to kind of make it a little...
You're not just out on this hill.
It's not like Normandy and you're just running across an open beach at machine gun nests.
Yeah.
You have it. There's some cover.
Something you can lay down behind.
Cover, concealment, perhaps. I will say the aiming and like recoil control, I still have not gotten it back down.
I feel like it's gotten a little bit better to where because
I should have to slow my sensitivity down to less than 1.
Well, really, granted, I didn't use sniper rifles as much because they weren't one shots, but I feel like I've gotten several good snipes where I just like pull up the scope, pow, as opposed to the last year and a half.
The last good run of sniping we had since the OG was Warzone 3 with the what is that thing called? The bullpup.
Yeah,
sniper rifle, the Z-Tac or something. I don't think it was the Z-Tac.
Can't remember, but yeah,
whatever that thing was, because it was if you had put on the intros of the game, you put on certain attachments, it became a one-shot headshot, and you could put the Eagle's Eye 2.5 on it, and it was just no glint, and we would take the big tower or the big skyscraper, and we would just laser people.
I thought
until they patched it.
Urzikstan had some good sniping when it first showed up, and then it became no more one-shot snipes anymore.
I think the best gun in that game was probably the RPK with no recoil when it came out.
Yeah, it was no recoil, and you could put like an ACOG without glint and stuff on it.
If you mounted,
yeah,
it was not going to move. Oh, they also added the Grau. I forgot to mention that. That was a Grau attachment on the SWAT 5.56, which is one of the worst guns in that game.
But becomes one of the best.
That's what I use, just because the recoil management is so easy.
Yeah, I mean, there's other guns that have a little bit more damage or a little less recoil. Well, a little more damage. I don't know of another gun that has less recoil.
The AMAX slaps.
But I don't think there's another gun that has less recoil than when you put the ground, certain attachments on it.
It's easily the most manageable one. It's the most forgiving to use.
Yeah.
And it's still... I mean,
even without sights, just using the iron sights, it's pretty accurate.
And I'm glad they kind of brought back like that kind of classic Grau iron, because that was like the best iron sights in that game.
Oh yeah, because you can actually see.
You could see the person. It's like, yes, I can see the whites of his eyes, or I could see his goggles, and he's like a doll's eyes. But it was like a total nostalgia trip just going back and playing because I knew where everything was.
Yeah.
I didn't have to look around. Everywhere I went, I knew where I was and what was around me. Like when we landed at prison, it's like I know the 2 ways to get to where I am that on the outside, or the 3 ways. You have to go across either of the outer perimeter walls or they come up underneath.
Yeah.
And there's a ladder at the very front where you come through the archways, where the buy station should be, where you can jump off on the left and on the back, how to get in through the basement where the gulag is, and fight your way around. I will say the ground loot is brutal.
Yeah,
It's like they don't want you to win.
One thing I've noticed that the loot at the very beginning of the game is a lot less than at the end. Like at the very beginning, you're getting pretty much basic guns out of boxes. As the game transitions through each circle, I feel like the loot that comes out of the box is a little more on par with, closer to loadout.
Because guys are going to be having loadouts, so you get guns with a lot more attachments, bigger mags.
I know, like we'll land on prison and we'll find like 3 guns.
Yeah.
Total.
Yeah. I have a pistol. Mitch has a rock, and Hayden has a
boomerang.
A boomerang and the Dragonov. And it's like, well.
and there's enough ammo for 2 of those guns.
And then here comes the helicopter, with a full team in it, and they have SMGs. It's like, dun, 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 dun. And then we take some pot shots. They squash one of us. I jump off, get shot in the back and down, and then Mitch is just somehow already at lumberyard. It's just like, there's nothing I can do. There's just nothing I can do.
Look, I might not be great at killing people, but I am good at staying alive. Whether I abandon them or not is besides the point. I'm alive.
It was funny because I clipped it. I sent it to you. My first kill back.
Oh, yeah?
And I had the HDR. Or I don't know. I didn't have the HDR. I had the 50 cal bolt action sniper with a big scope on it. And I landed at a TV station as, doctrine dictated for the entertainment, the entertain this boys back then. And I shot him off the roof. He with a pistol, and he went down. He started looting below me, and I found the sniper. I was no other weapons. I had a shotgun, and I could hear him underneath me. And I was like, "Oh yeah!" And I rotate around like that, the half circle part of the front of the TV station where it's all glass and skylights, so you could see down. And I guess he'd never played for that map because he had no idea. I was on the roof looking through it at him, and he just comes out, looks at, bow! I shot right in the face, and killed him in one shot, and I was like, yes, map knowledge, I'm back, baby.
It is nice to revisit, and the map for the most part is the same as far as like angles and stuff like that. It just makes me feel nice. Feels good.
It was good to be back where we were supposed to be.
Well, because I made like a little short video that I shared on our social medias where the 2 of y'all had jumped. We had left TV station, jumped down towards the little Burger Town area. Mm-hmm. Well, you 2 were looking for this guy that we know he landed over there. And as he's like looking around, he pokes his head out of the gas station. I just pop him in the face. Instant death. It's nice.
I'm so happy they brought back one-shot headshots.
Yeah.
Because, it's hard to nail them.
Well, even if you shoot somebody with a sniper rifle and they're able to just run away, well,
like what was the point of me even having this?
Yeah,
it's like total play break. It's like, well, now I got to switch. Hopefully I can there's enough time I can rechamber and hit him hit him again, or he slide cancels into a building or into a vehicle, and then I'm screwed. Or switch to an SMG or an assault rifle and try to gun him down.
Yeah,
because even then it's just hit marker, and then he makes it into cover, and I didn't kill him. I'm like. And he's one shot, like a stern gaze, and he's dead.
Well, if you can't one shot down people with a sniper rifle, it's pretty much useless unless they're in an open field with nothing to cover. Because then you can shoot them and switch to your other gun. But it's a sniper rifle. There's a reason it's a one shot gun because it's supposed to be that powerful.
Yeah, if I'm shooting at you with a bullet the size of my pecker,
you're barely gonna feel it. No, sorry.
Yeah,
BBs don't hurt, Tom. You're like, screw you, man.
I'm shooting bananas at people, Mitch. Big old bullets. Who's got the biggest bullets on the show?
They're a little flaccid. Wobbles through the
air. When someone gets shot, it's like...
you just smack him. Leaves a stamp across the side of their face.
So stupid.
Oh, man.
This show's devolved really fast. I know Hayden's just rocking back and forth right now. Listen to this. This is for you.
Oh, my eyes are watering now.
But yeah, the sniping, we're happy. We're happy it's back. Big old bullets.
Yeah.
Big guns.
But, like, even if you're out in the middle of nowhere now, like, because there was one game where we ended up on, like, the hillside.
On the right side of the map.
Yeah.
Because we ended up in the trees, like, on, like, a hill that sloped at everyone. Because I was like, let's just ride the right side. Because that used to be a strategy to do if the circle was going to be over there, which is nice that we played this before because the circle, a lot of the games we've played, we see where we start and we know roughly where we're going to be.
Yeah. We kind of gauge it out, the circle's going to kind of move, up
not the nonsense
left,
where it splits into 3 smaller circles and you got to make it to those and then they converge or something. There's none of that nonsense. It's just, it's like, it's going to be tight, boys.
But the fact that they added in the randomness that, like, RPGs blow up a vehicle and it'll kill you. That's good. I mean, because
then it makes me wonder, how come we're not flying a helicopter and we're all sitting on the sides with RPGs shooting at vehicles?
Good question. I thought about that.
Like we used to in the original.
And
eating C4 cars.
I watched Tim the Tap Man and Nick Merckx, and I forgot who the other guy they were playing with, but it was the 3 of them. They jumped in a vehicle, and as they're driving around, Tim turns into the city, and they immediately go, no! and blow up. Because they say no, because they know people are waiting. And as soon as Tim turned into the city, they got blown up by RPGs. They got shot. The vehicle blew up. They all went down. They got shot again with the RPG, all dead.
Because just like that, dead.
Well, it makes a more even ground fighting.
But that used to be like a thing because you getting chased, and it's like if you found a C4.
Oh yeah.
Or if you had a Claymore.
Yeah.
Claymores would even set it off because you could run, turn, plant it, run, and then turn as they were going to get to it, shoot it, and it would blow up the vehicle.
And see, that chaotic, death is okay to me as opposed to somebody just running and sliding back and forth trying to shoot me. It's like, I'll accept being blown up. Somebody that
I'll be mad
just move
about
at light speed.
But the movement's still a little.
Well, because they kept in, like, you can slide and all that stuff. They just slowed it down, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. The Omni movement's gotten me killed more times than not, especially before this update.
Yeah.
Because it's like, no, I wanted to just slide and be in this corner. I didn't want to dolphin dive sideways trying to shoot this guy between my legs into a wall and get stuck because now I got to stand up to now move now and then and I'm tapping B. It's like, crouch behind the thing, crouch, jump.
Now, I don't know if that's just like a glitch that they're having a problem with, but I have noticed that a couple times. Like, if I dive, then my guy won't stand up. He'll stay crouched, and I can't get him to stand all the way up.
Yeah, it's
even like because I thought maybe I was stuck under something, but I wasn't. My guy would not stand up.
It's like, is my guy having a seizure? And is this a medical emergency? Is that what you're doing? You're shooting at a man suffering from a medical emergency?
But I mean,
very unsportsmanlike.
They've kind of. There's so many guns that they've kind of made it to where some of the older ones, if you go back and play with them a little bit and put the right attachments, some of the old guns are actually just as good as the new ones at the moment.
Yeah, there's been a couple videos of certain weapons from the OG days.
Yeah.
Or not the OG days, because the OG days, we will never get to play with those weapons again. The original M4, which was like the best assault rifle in the entire game.
The ones we already had leveled up.
Yeah. That was some kind of BS, though. I will admit. Or it's like the Grau, the AMAX, the Kilo, the HDR, and it's like, oh, level 1. I was like, this is bull. And I was like, 5 years ago, I had all these guns maxed out, and I had every attachment and all the camos. Like, I had Obsidian for these.
They did add back in the being able to shoot people as they're parachuting in, which
that was
at times is challenging.
Sometimes
but
it's an interesting dynamic again. Because before you could just land where you wanted with impunity.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going in with another team, hey, not all you might make it.
Well, because it was either you or Hayden. Somebody was falling in behind and just shooting at him. So, and then either
me and you were doing it. Okay. We're doing it because I broke the guy.
Okay, yeah.
And then he gunned it, and then I just see you come flying over my shoulder at Mach 3 to catch up to him and down him while I'm trying to fly and reload.
So he was chasing Hayden, and Hayden was like, "Help me!" So you come flying in, you broke him, and then while you're reloading, I come flying in to start shooting at him as well.
Yep. And it's like, yeah,
got him. Now, granted, his two buddies were behind us on their way in.
And then we landed it, and I found like a musket, and they found MP5s, and I got gunned down immediately. And it was just like,
I had a bow and arrow with no arrows.
I had a rock.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the loot when you first land is kind of bad, but
Yeah, they did tweak
at least
it.
It's fair.
Yeah, there's like no money though.
Yeah, like even towards the end of the game, there's no money.
Yeah,
Which makes it hard to
because
buy
we've gotten a
people
couple times where we're trying to reset, but there's just no money to buy anybody back.
And while I'm okay with that, I'm mad at the same time because I'm glad that other people aren't being bought back as easily as well.
Yeah.
But I need the money to buy all.
But I need the money to buy back my team.
It does me no good to survive if I have no money to buy you back.
Yes. And it is kind of funny seeing like people who played the original and coming back, because a lot of people who are playing now never played the original one.
Yeah.
They didn't get into it until later,
Mhm.
and it was like Warzone 2 and 3, so they didn't know or all the updates that happened to the original versus when we started, which was like the day after it launched.
Now, something that we'll see. I'll just read this here. It says, like we never left, 150 players, the original announcer, shooting during free fall, original infill cinematics, all before you hit the ground. So they've put back in the 150 players that for a while they'd gone away from, and then I think they had 150 right before they switched back to Verdansk.
Yeah, because they were having
But,
I think server issues with that many people.
But the fact that they can use it now is encouraging. So
It's nice to be back to the way things were. And is this really like a study in like you guys don't like progress? Like back in my day on Warzone, and now we get to go back, and we're still not the same as it used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's not the same as it was.
No, yeah, I mean, it's still not the same, but it is a lot better, which I enjoy.
The controller inputs are all different now. The weapons are different.
Now, they did say that the bunkers are still in Warzone, and those will come back into play because, like, if you walk up to some of the underground bunkers, you can walk up to the keypad, and it gives you the prompt to, like, touch it, but nothing will happen at the moment.
Yeah.
Like, so they're gonna do more Easter egg kind of stuff, so hopefully they'll have some good things coming along.
I'm just curious what's going to happen with the next Call of Duty integration, because it's going to be a couple of months.
Yeah, unfortunately.
For whatever. And I don't know whose turn is it? Is it?
Well, the thing is, like, Treyarch did Black Ops 6.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, Treyarch's doing this year's game as well.
No.
I mean, yeah, that's not exactly.
I'm not a big fan
promising.
of the Treyarch ones.
Honestly, other than the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2, I haven't liked any of Treyarch's.
No. Or World at War. World at War slapped.
Yeah.
But that was a different era. That was before. That was when, like, 10v10 online multiplayer gaming was wild.
Let's see.
20 people in one lobby?
They returned with the thermite grenade.
I forgot thermite was not in the game.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention that it wasn't until just recently when they mentioned it. But so now you can, like, hit the vehicles with it.
Yeah, the radius is a little bit more wider than I remember.
Yeah.
Getting killed by thermites.
Let's see.
And they kill you pretty fast.
They added in the original mortar strike, precision, and UAVs. They did leave in the bunker buster. I was surprised.
I hate the bunker buster.
Which, I mean, I kind of understand it, though, because if somebody's just hiding in a building and you can't get them out, if you happen to come across that,
Yeah.
it's useful.
Yeah.
That sucks when you're the one hiding and trying not to come out.
And it's like, oh, God, that bunker buster. Like, why is this in the game? And then the next game, it's like, oh, man, we need a bunker buster. Let's get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, my God, what is that? How dare they?
But they went kind of back to the original contracts. They did leave the big game bounty one in there. But
And I'm fine with that one staying.
well, yeah, because then
But it was like the old contracts, so like the recon one where I can just dive on that box, and it's like, boom, and it shoots off the firework.
yeah.
And then I just stayed there for an amount of time where I don't have to find something, drive, climb up a ladder, enter in some codes, put in a VHS tape, and you have to stand up while you do it.
Yeah. Well, then they went back to the original public events that happened like in game where you had the fire sale, jailbreak, loadout drops, and then restock.
I have not seen a jailbreak
I haven't yet either,
yet.
but I haven't stayed. But most of the time when I stay after we've died is only because we're like in the top 10 already, so there's not gonna be a jailbreak.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, went back to the original Gulag. Which
Yes.
I'm glad for.
Yes.
Because I've noticed that like some of the old or the newer Gulags they weren't exactly fair when it came to terrain. one side would like have a distinct advantage of cover.
There was a
and
more
stuff.
immediate cover you can get to and had glitch on.
Yeah. And at least it's not like this was it Gulag 2 where you had like the warden. Yeah, the two. I didn't mind the 2v2 as much, but the warden that would jump in with a minigun.
Yeah.
Like towards the end, it's like, come on now. The 2v2 I thought was kind of interesting because you had to team up with some random guy.
Say, hey, buckle up.
I had some good, interesting fights with that. But yeah,
But if we all killed the warden, we all got to do it. But people would start shooting the warden, then you just cap the other two guys.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, get the warden. Bah, just turn and shoot him.
You can't trust me.
Let's see. What else do we have here? There's a lot of... On this thing that I'm looking at, there's a lot of redacted stuff. And then they're like, oh, yeah, can't reveal this yet.
We can't tell them about everything.
I do like that they changed the squad redeploy, where you don't have to go and hit individual
You could
everyone.
just hit X and deploy all.
Yeah, which
or
is,
as many as possible.
which is nice, because if you have the money, it's nice to be able to call everybody. Let's see. They added in where if you pick up somebody's weapon and you really like the way it shoots, you can actually inspect it and it'll tell you the attachments that are on it.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
That is a nice little feature.
It tells you relatively how you die. Like, when you're watching the kill cam, it'll be like, oh, you were pinged or whatever, which is, it's helpful, although sometimes I don't feel like it's always accurate.
Because sometimes you even get a kill cam, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
There's a lot of times, like, the ones I don't get, I'm like, I wanted to see that one.
Yeah.
Because that one seems...
There's a reason you didn't get to see that one.
It's just like, no, you don't get to see that one, because then you're just going to report them for hacking.
Let's see. It says confirmed maps and modes. Verdansk return. Rebirth will be returning with a Rebirth Island launch window, so it'll be returning here shortly.
I think it's already back.
It might be. I hadn't played in a week or two, so. Let's see. They did make the Battle Royale casual, which, have you played that any yet?
I haven't played the one with the bots.
Yeah,
and a couple other.
Yeah, basically it's 150 players, or is it?
It's 148.
Or quote unquote players, because there's 28 actual players and then the rest are bots.
And it shows.
Yeah.
Until you meet the real ones and you're like, no, that's a real guy.
Well, they said that the AI for the bots is pretty realistic as far as, like, them not just standing there walking into trees and all that kind of stuff.
Like PUBG.
Yeah. They just step in and out from behind a tree.
They just run back and like, you can't catch me.
But it's interesting. It gives, I guess, less competitive people a chance to kind of get a taste for it before they just jump right in, which isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. There's supposed to be more stuff, like more events and stuff coming, like what I talked about with the bunkers. We'll see, what else they add to the game. That they had the special, like, what I like is that they had the special operator. Like, I didn't get it, but if you went around and found all those little safes, it could be in one of those safes. I kind of like events like that.
Yeah.
Where
how many safes do we have to open before we get it?
Well, it was just random. It was randomly on every map. It was randomly in one of those safes. But like I never got that one. But I like events like that where it's not something that's going to give you an advantage in the game. It's just something cool to have.
You just unlock it.
Yeah, I wish they would do more stuff like that, as opposed to like, oh well, you do this, and you get this special gun that has all these attachments in this special.
But you got to go here and do this and go across the map, and it's only really going to work if this zone looks like this.
Yeah, some of it got a little too detailed, but I like this where you just search the different saves in the different areas. They're eventually going to open back up train station. They're eventually going to open the stadium back up, but they said they were just taking their time to go
one
through
little piece at a time.
Yeah,
don't overwhelm us too much.
They brought back the Cali sticks.
Yeah, might as well.
I watched one guy wipe an entire team because he snuck up behind him.
Yeah, I mean, versus the knife or the baseball bat, the skateboard.
Yeah.
Just stupid.
That's okay. I've got size.
Yeah, no,
I was all about the Ninja Turtles.
Running around as a Ninja Turtle. That turtle with a gun has a knife.
But that's all I really had.
That's all I really got. We just wanted to talk about it because it's been out and we played it. We want to give an opinion and a little review about it.
I'm glad it's back. It's made me enjoy playing Warzone, even though
I don't wince anymore at let's play Call of Duty because after a while I was like, can we just play golf with friends? And Hayden's like, no, we're playing Call of Duty. It's like, nah.
I mean, I've enjoyed playing, even though we haven't won, completely. But I feel like we've won in our hearts.
This is a victory for us.
It's fun to play again. That's all. That's all I was hoping for.
Well, thank you for joining us on this little Tom and Mitch special. We try to do these every so often when the mood strikes us and Hayden's not here.
And we're going to talk about... Welcome to the Warzone!
And Hayden.
Your Honor, I object! Erroneous!
We enjoy talking about Warzone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to play a little more of it together so we can regale people with our antics.
And our exploits on the field of honorable conflict.
Talk about them floppy bullets. Tom's movement. It's funny. Sorry.
It just looks like a fish getting thrown.
Just, oh, God. Then you wish you were dead.
You hit me in the butt. Back of the knee.
Just don't have your mouth open.
No. Run with your mouth closed. Breathe through your nose.
Anyways, Tom, anything else before we go?
No, I think that's about it. We covered social media. We covered Warzone. That's pretty much all we set out to do.
Yeah. We hope you had fun at, should this come out before or after
I don't know.
Free Comic Book Day? What do you think?
We could put it up before.
Maybe we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so check us out. Free Comic Book Day, May 3rd, Lawrenceville, here in Gwinnett County.
And
if we release this after, we hope you enjoyed seeing us at Free Comic Book Day. We enjoyed seeing you. We hope you're liking the content, liking the show.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm Mitch.
I'm Tom.
We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Welcome to the Warzone!
The double button press.